think we should listen and counsel and respond and respond strengthened by what we've heard. But in the course of that, perhaps in a new age where truth is becoming a more precious commodity, then we need to be perhaps rigorous in terms of our cross-checking so that we really do separate fact from fiction and emotion. I described the launch of the foundation in 2017, and we had extraordinary individuals. We had Johnny Ive, Apple designer, Mike Bloomberg, Mayor, Maya Lin, artist. So, and at one point on the panel, the questions were kind of invited from the audience, mostly young audience. And one voice said, "I'm just graduating. What advice would you give to a young graduate?" And I said, "It's the advice that I give to myself. Stay a student. So if you're not learning, then you're not creative." I think somebody observed that at some point between the period in which I grew up, when the future was always brighter, and I have to say, I still believe in that, passionately. But at some point, I'm aware that for many people, the future is filled with a degree of foreboding. I just urge that there are many commentators who've analysed factually the progress of civilization, the conquering of disease, the spread of education, the decline in violence, notwithstanding what we read in the newspapers, notwithstanding some of the horrors of poverty, of malnutrition, of war and violence. But the big trends are positive. It's important to learn from the past. The lessons of history are important. I'd like to be responsible for the quote that if you want to look far ahead, first look far back, and then be aware that you're designing for the present, but you're also designing for a future which is unknown. So try to anticipate that future. Try to be aware of what the trends are, to be thinking far ahead, but looking far back and rooted in the present.